So as you were mentioning, now Bvlgari, you're using more different events throughout the year to present different collections, and here during this Geneva Watch Week, you're presenting, you're focusing more on the Roma collection. And can you describe us maybe some of the novelties that you present?
Obviously, when you're talking about redesigning a model, it's something that is extremely complex because I give a lot of respect to Fabrizio Bonamassa, our head of design. He's himself extremely respectful for the existing. So the case has been completely redesigned, following the style of the previous case, but rounding and let's say loosening the angles and the sharpness of the initial Octo Roma, diminishing the horns of the case, actually making it even thinner, so still going towards elegance and balance of the profile of the watch, redefining a dial that wouldn't be just polished and varnished as it was, but more with a guillochage that is really respect to the long tradition of Clou de Paris actually, but in a different way, very, very subtly made in the dial so that you actually can notice it from a certain angle, and if you look at from the front, you may not notice it. And then integrated the interchangeability, which is a modern feature that people like to have to facilitate the comfort of wearing, let's say the versatility as well. I mean, as jeweler, we love versatility. We do necklaces that are becoming rings, or bracelets that are becoming brooches. So for us to twist from a metal bracelet in a super easy way to a rubber bracelet, for instance, is something we love to do, and that was one of the biggest change we did. Then we've also created, beside the watch, a new in-house chronograph, and with an exceptional design as well of the case. You know that Fabrizio was born as a designer in the car industry. He's paying a lot of attention to the usage of the buttons, but also to their integration. There's always this co-substantiality of design and function. The function doesn't necessarily impose itself over design. We work very, very closely, and there is a joint work between our watchmakers and our designers to make something as pleasing to the eyes, as easy to actually to use. And for instance, here there is a specific example that I can share. It's the push buttons of the stop function of the chronograph. They are integrated almost like in a car, like the front of a car, but this means that they are quite high compared to the push buttons you would find in other chronographs. So the watchmaker had to organize a very specific system of pressure to make sure that when you push the button, it's very easy. We didn't just work on the entry of the collection, let's say on the core of the collection, but we also introduced new calibers, new watches in the very high end. This Octo Roma 38mm is a new tourbillon. We call it tourbillon lumière, so it's skeletized tourbillon, in a smaller case, with let's say a large setting, not only on the case but also of the movement itself. We love to play also the intrication of the jeweler's work together with the watchmaker work. And this is a watch that is actually purchased both by men and women, so highlighting the versatility of this design probably. And last but not least, one of the pieces that we introduced for the first time in a limited edition in a different version 7 years ago was the striking. So we've redone a new version of it with a new case, the new Octo Roma case, new indexes, and let's say a better readability of the product, with a contrast between the green and the white of this very sporty version of high horology tourbillon. So that's quite a wide range, just showing again let's say the universe of possibilities that we can of creations that we can have with this collection.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.